Hello everyone. This is a sort of commentary track on someone who played Warzone at launch. And I played it for, I want to say, around 2 or 3 weeks. And then I didn't go back on Warzone for some considerable time until now. But I have been playing Cold War, Black Ops Cold War, for a very, very long time. I got to level 260 in Season 1, and now that Season 2 is out, like I say, I thought I'd give Warzone a go to see what's changed. So it's going to be my initial impressions of going back into Warzone. So here I picked an area in which I thought would be, you know, relatively quiet, and this guy decided to land really near me. I try to execute him here. He starts shooting me, and I don't even aim, and I shoot this guy. How the hell I killed him, I do not know. Right now I'm surprised that I managed to kill him. And I'm checking for a weapon there. Obviously he just landed so he didn't have one, but again, there's going to be a lot of mistakes made by me here. I mean, a lot of mistakes. I do not know what I am doing here. I am very indecisive, and well, you'll see what ends up happening at the end of the game. You'll notice this clip is only 10 minutes long, so that's how long I last here. So, I don't know if I can remember things being so clunky to pick up. It feels clunky to me. That's probably just because it's new to me. But it feels like I'm picking up stuff and it takes a long time. That's what I'm thinking right here now. And what I'm thinking right here now in this specific area is I don't realise that... what I'm thinking right here is, if I get in this car, is the track going to come on that I thought I'd put on, and then I'm going to get flagged on YouTube. But luckily there was no music. And now I'm sort of thinking, as I drive along this grass, what is that red dot up in the top corner? I still don't know what that red dot up the top was. I still don't really understand what that is. I know that not the planes, the red dot that looks like a player at the top there. And I went right around this bus for some reason to get this supply box. I really and genuinely don't know what I'm doing. I've usually got a couple of friends with me who play this with me. And, you know, confidence is better when you're with teammates, right? One of my friends is quite good at this game. One of my friends is... would crash into a telephone pole like that. Or whatever pole that was. Lamppost, maybe? Yeah, one of my friends has about the same level of skill as me. And one of them's a lot better. My father-in-law also plays, and he's around the same skill level as me as well. This is the first I kind of get into a fight here. I get shot, and I decide I'll just run the fucker over, hoping that he doesn't have like a C4 or a Semtex or something. I was so proud to run that guy over. I was like, oh man, and then another pole. Damn you, lamppost. And I wait here because I swear there was another guy. Right? Yeah, no guy? See what I mean? And I thought I saw another guy. Did you see another guy? Hard to say. So grabbing this stuff, I'm like, ah, great. Fantastic, and I remember armor, and I think, oh, gas mask. I'm just contemplating now gas masks and how they work. Checking my surroundings, and then this motherfucker has been, I don't know, look at the size of that gun. He does a double take, and then just absolutely plows me, but there was another person there. There were two people, and I think I remember now that when you're in a car, you show up like a homing beacon. Like you show up, don't you, on the map. I just this second remembering the crossbow and how awesome that is, and I'm like, oh, if you don't know me, I use a lot of throwing knives. So I missed that completely. So I'm a little bit home with lethal equipment. I just thought I'd bash this guy's head, and I thought that would be the quickest way to do it. Very surprised I survived the gulag. I never survived the gulag. Actually, that being said, to be honest, when I played with my friends, we played a lot of plunder? Plunder? I was going to say blood money, but it's plunder, isn't it? Or is it both? I don't know. Plunder we played a lot of. So this is actually one of my very first proper battle royales. So obviously plunder worked differently. I don't know if it still does. So right now I was looking for the area I landed because I was trying to pick up my stuff. Why the fuck I was trying to do that for, I don't know. I landed specifically outside the ring here, hoping that it would be a little bit clear so I could pick up some equipment before going back into the ring again. I thought that would be a good idea, and I can't believe how indecisive I am in these two houses. I don't know which weapons to take. I don't know what to do. My problem being is that I'm used to Black Ops, and I know from a lot of YouTube videos that I've watched that the guns don't work the same. I couldn't even take my throwing axe, my hatchet. I had to take throwing knives. There's no hatchet in Warzone, as far as I can tell. I don't know if the knives have the same trajectory and arc and everything as the hatchets. So that was a bit of a shit.
Bounty target identified. Slot the bastard.
And so the bounty that I thought I'd attempt, it's just dawning on me now that red area is the fog that's coming in. I think I actually see it through this over the bridge here. And literally, I just sort of went, oh, I need to run. Because I'd forgotten all about the fog, the gas, whatever you call it in this. I'd completely forgotten about that. So now this is me running, and there's some sort of chest here, and I can hear it. And I looked at it, I don't know what that thing was I just saw there. It looked like a bunker. So I can only assume that that's maybe what it is, if that's the thing. I get some money here for doing absolutely fuck all. And the stadium looming in the distance here. The stadium is actually going to be my downfall. The stadium itself is going to be what kills me. Because you can see the video is about to end. So, here I am thinking that car that drove past is going to go to the loadout. That's not what happens. And I grab my loadout here, and admittedly, this is the loadout that I use with a few tweaks. This is the loadout I use in Cold War. And this might not be a very good loadout for Warzone. I haven't got a clue. I just made the same loadout that I'm used to. I noticed the gun looks slightly different, which is unusual. It just feels a little odd to see. The colours are slightly different. Obviously, it's two different games, two different engines, and I understand that. It's just like being in a weird sort of fever dream. So, here's the thing that kills me, right? Here's the thing that kills me. It's that little thing that said door open. If I hadn't gone in here, I may not have died. You just think, I didn't know you could get in here. Could you get in here when this first came out? This must be new. Because I never went in the stadium, like, when the game first came out. And here's what kills me, right? I die because I'm looking at the fucking stadium. I'm like, oh, wow. There's some motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so he's tracing me on a heartbeat sensor. Absolute cock jockey. So there I am, running and dying. I finished 65th. So yeah. My experience with Warzone was that it feels slower than Cold War, but I have to say I did enjoy it, and I'll probably